Institutional Planning and Operations, or ip&o, is Rutgers University's largest business division. With 2,700 employees, the division's stated purpose is to create an evolving, safe, and inviting environment to advance the institutional mission. ip&o includes university public safety, planning, development, and design, university facilities, business services, the Office of Codes and Standards, and strategic services. The division manages 27 million square feet of space in 1,000 buildings on 6,000 acres. It runs the largest housing system in the country with 19,000 beds and the second largest transit system in the state. An organized approach to training has been produced to provide insight into training services within ip&o. What are the strategic goals and how will they be accomplished? Until recently, training was conducted at the local level. Either a coworker or supervisor provided individual or group instruction on how to use the features of the integrated work management system. This effort was always secondary to the primary duties of the individuals conducting the class. As such, consistency and structure were heavily dependent on their level of experience. With the implementation of newer software and mobile applications to our system, we needed to be more effective and efficient in the delivery of this service. We needed an organized approach to training.
We realized that we needed a professional trainer who could organize our training program and take us in the right direction. We wanted someone with a great deal of experience who could come on board, evaluate the situation, develop content and material, and deliver a curriculum across the entire division. And fortunately, we found that someone, and her name is Bhuyan.
I joined Strategic Services as a training manager to design and develop an effective training program for any software that's part of the integrated work management system. Because Strategic Services benefits all of ip&o, there was a need to organize and centralize training. The base of any successful training program is a solid instructional design model. So during my first project, which was the rollout of the Fire O&M application, I had suggested that we adopt the ADDIE model. ADDIE involves the analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation of training. This model helped us put together a great team of stakeholders and subject matter experts who helped us achieve our common goal. So for any projects moving forward, we will also adopt the ADDIE model and hope for the same successes.
The instructional design model has been very well received by the committee working on the deployment of the Fire O&M mobile application. Recently, some of the subject matter experts serving on the committee were asked for their thoughts on two questions.
Being on the committee, having to think about it globally, more than just Camden has helped, I think, with the process for my guys as well. So certain things that we would have to implement down in Camden, we would think about it more than just implementing there, but across the board. So in working with this program for the past few months, you know, trying to transition from how we do the process with paper to how we do it with the O&M app has, you know, helped as part of the committee to think about how well it's going to work, not just for us, but for everyone else.
I think it's helping me a lot to see how everything is being looked at, how the process is going to go forward to bring this for other people to start using it.
But it's good to have a couple mechanics here just to see their side of how Camden is already working with the Fire app, and I think that part helps the management also to understand when they roll it out exactly how it's going to impact all their employees.
I'm glad to be able to have input into it, to bring across my ideas and my concerns also. So I think that's how I'm benefiting. I'm able to bring a unique perspective.
I think the fact that we're using the app at the moment is a great benefit to the group. You can see a lot of where we had problems originally, that we've been able to overcome those. Hopefully that'll encourage the new trainees to not get discouraged and to embrace the app, and will hopefully realize that it'll help them in their work day.
Also, I've been in management, so I know that side of the house, but I was also a mechanic and came up through the ranks, so I'm able to see the pluses and the minuses from both sides, which will help us roll this out and work out any problems, make this a better product for the whole university.
My contribution to date is to help develop the content for this program. So working with Sue and Joe has been beneficial for me to think about the different things that are necessary to make this successful. We're all trying to have this be a successful project, and everyone involved is on the same page, and that to me is a good thing.
For more information on training services at Institutional Planning and Operations, please contact IWMS help at ipo.rutgers.edu. Thanks for watching.